the devs are. This is what I'm saying. They don't test any of this. I have not seen or heard anything about what the Hanzo and Echo buffs are. I have a couple guesses for the Echo buffs. I really hope they're buffs to either beam or copy. My guess is it's going to be buffs to copy and not beam. We'll see, though. I hope they're buffs to copy. We have the Porsche stuff is in the shop. Let's look. Porsche Mega Bundle. That's cool. Oh, that's actually sick calling cards. Those are sick. Those are sick. And that's only $34, right? I'm not crazy. In the bundle. Oh, Puppet Sombra. Oh, that's sick. Holy shit. This is cool. Yo, that's dope, actually. That's an awesome skin. Wow. Here we go. Okay. All right. Overwatch 2 and Porsche team up for an electric collaboration showcase. Cool. The skins look cool. I think they're sick. This is definitely a cool collab. I'm glad they did it. Their collabs have been really good. I know some people are kind of hating on it and, you know, whatever. New pressure competitive modifier. This rank modifier applies for players who are at far ends of the overall skill distribution. For players who are very high ranked like champion, this modifier will show when you didn't earn as much progress from winning or dropping a match. Oh. Players who are very low like bronze, this modifier will show when you earn more progress or winning a match or okay. Interesting. Grouping restrictions. The skill tier legend will show the grouping restrictions that were applied at a previous update. Okay. Basically. Okay. Sure. Sure. When a player is currently in a logic, the matchmaker will try to avoid putting the player on a team that is statistically calculated to have a lower chance of winning. Okay. Basically, like, they're trying to... Okay. Sure. Sure. Okay. Hero updates. All right. There's the armor changes. This change... Queen. Commanding Shout can now be activated by using other abilities. That's a good quality of life. Huge Queen buff. Queen could end up being really good this patch. One of the big reasons why Queen was, like, easy to get played against is anytime there was a Queen on the other team, I just pick Cass and just dink, 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 right? And you can just make her absolutely explode. But now that she gets reduced damage from headshots, I think Queen is a big winner because she's got low health pool, and those dinks, like, from Cass, like, just absolutely shred her. So we'll see. That probably helps Queen a lot. Queen's going to be really good. Sigma. Gravitic Flux no longer requires line of sight to the center of the effect. What? Okay, so counterplay just doesn't matter. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why? I really wish the devs would not change little things like this ever that actually allow for counter. Like, they don't want counterplay in the game. It's shit like this and making it so you can't pierce Lifeweaver Petal. Like this is the only way to outplay Flux. Again, you're just gonna force more mobility creep. Because like here, like I guess I don't like this. This is a horrible change. Horrible change. Like if I am not in line of sight of the center of the Flux and I dodge it, and now you know what else this does? So if you're playing Lifeweaver, for example, and you tree the middle of the Flux or like Maywall it or do anything like that, you can't block it anymore. It just removes like several very niche cool interactions that like all of those interactions made this game so special. Really bad change. Should not do that. Ball. Grappling ball damage increase from 50 to 60. Pile driver. Movement duration. Lock up enemies increase. So big ball buffs. Minefield damage. Damn! Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, well, we reworked the character and it's not good enough. Well, better buff every ability that it has. You know? I mean, again, this is just going to force hypermobile heroes to get played like Sombra and Tracer. I mean, I'll just play more Sombra. That's fine, but it's okay. I mean, I guess maybe Ball needed it. Grav buff. Oh, a huge Grav buff. Holy, okay. 6 to 7 meters is huge on Grav. And the duration as well. 4 seconds on Grav is going to be a big deal. Oh my God, this is just going to keep forcing more and more mobility heroes. This is just going to force mobility creep so much. Ball's buffs and fucking Zarya's buffs and Sigma's buffs. Like, dude, if you're not playing Soj or heroes that can slide or get away from any of this stuff, like, you're just chalked. Oh my goodness. But it's not going to be, like, completely game-changing, but, like, you'll notice it for sure. Okay, here we go. This is where it's going to get really interesting. Let's see how they finally address the projectile roll, okay? Developer comment, Junkrat's weapon had a great damage output, but is unreliable outside of close range due to its slow projectile speed, which is intended to draw back its high output. The Season 9 health change affected Junkrat more than most other heroes, since it now requires one more shot to secure an elimination. We're increasing the damage on direct impacts to return to 2 direct hits for an elimination without making his combo with his concussion mine as deadly as before. Wait, So what's the fucking point of his mod? He's still a spam bot. His combo's still gone. Impact damage increased from 40 to 45, totaling from 125. Bruh. Again, he's just worse Pharah at this point. At this point, why are you ever picking Junk over Pharah? Ugh. Another casualty of 5v5, boys. Poor Junkrat. He's gone. Because he was OP. He was really corny and OP. He was. But it just is a shame to see heroes just have those styles of play gutted consistently. Really, really sad. Yeah, so he's just worse Pharah. He's just worse Pharah. Echo. Yeah, I told you. I guessed it, guys. Developer comment, while the main benefit of duplicating second health pool utility and other heroes' utilities, it was often too difficult to charge an ultimate and duplicate in time limit, so we're increasing the bonus of the modifier slightly. So, ultimate game multiplier while transformed increased from 4 to 4.5. I pulled that in the practice range and I noticed it. So, this isn't really going to do a whole lot for Echo. I honestly was hoping for something else. Like, this needed to happen for sure. Like, I told you guys, like, you know, when they buffed Copy's build rate way back in, like, Season 3 or 4, and then they gutted the multiplier, I was like, yeah, it's nice that the ult still feels bad. So this will help Echo actually do stuff in Copy. This will be noticeable. Especially if it's a hyper-mobile meta with heroes like Tracer. Getting that pulse bomb, it's going to happen way more consistently. Echo, like, I'm glad to see some changes come to her. I wish they would get rid of that animation that locks you in place when you copy, maybe, or, like, limit it a little bit more. But, you know, this is kind of just something I asked for about a year ago. So it's good to see that. I'm gonna make a video pretty soon about how Hanzo has been done dirtier than any other character in the game, right? So let me just explain this, why this just doesn't really matter. So a couple things here. Forget the one shot. Let's talk Dragon Strike, okay? Okay. If you're going to make Dragon move faster, also increase the length of it, because, again, the only time you ever kill a tank is if, like, you need the range to be extended. So increase the speed, but also increase the length of the model of the ultimate, right? So that it still doesn't technically lose, like, damage over time, because, like, this will help it kill squishies. No, it won't, because like, I don't know. Make Dragon Strike destroy deployables. It would be worth it to solo Dragon Strike an Alari Pylon. I'm not kidding. Give me the option to Dragon Strike a Pylon. Give me the option to Dragon Strike a Torp Turret. Give me the option to Dragon Strike an Immortality Field. Right? It's insane that it's been 4 or 5 years since BAP came out, and how there were a couple ways that I got value as Hanzo. And I was one of the OG, like, Mount Rushmore Hanzo players. Like, he was my best hero I ever had, Hanzo. I played him in contenders, into GOATS meta. There was, like, I'm telling you, like, at my peak on Hanzo, there was not a better Hanzo in NA. There wasn't. I was disgusting on this character. I was easily the best Hanzo in contenders at that time. Dragon striking backlines who didn't have immortality fields, and, like, they would hear the dragon and there'd be a brawl in the front, but I would actually dragon the escape, and you could catch people in the back and secure eliminations that way if you were really smart and you had a great vision of the entire map and great game sense. Ever since you all put BAP in the game, that dragon play is not doable. You can't secure a kill on a backline like that. You just can't, right? So that play style got removed. Double shield came out. Both tanks weren't killable on the off angle, so you lost that play style. Now he doesn't even have his one shot anymore. So you lost that play style. You're not better than any hit scan or any sniper. You don't excel at anything. So why is it even the ultimate Dragon Strike, when you all try to change it, you don't let me destroy deployables so I have a chance to actually kill that BAP and break his drone and kill him, right? Why do I not have a chance to do any of that? The dev team is so unbelievably lost when it comes to Hanzo, and I feel bad for them because they had to gut him because of the format change. But what about the Hanzo players? And to everybody else out there, and I probably need to make this video a lot. My channel grew a lot from Doomfist, but everybody who was around from the OG days, I made my name on Hanzo. I have a signed poster from the Hanzo voice actor hanging up in my room, right, in my parents' house. This was the character that made my channel. And they've done nothing but absolutely destroy him for 5 straight years. For 5 straight years, since late 2019. Hanzo has just been absolutely gutted. BAP and double shield was the first time that his options got lit. I know he was meta in that meta, but the amount of options you actually had were just eliminated completely because of BAP. Because if you Dragon Striked early, you would just give BAP his window. So it really sucks to see them not know what to do with Hanzo. It really sucks to see the hero be done this dirty. This just is this doesn't change a damn thing. This is just laughable. Like, if they wanted to do something impactful, let it break. There's no reason that Dragon Strike as an ultimate should not destroy deployables. No reason. There is no reason Dragon Strike should not break Immortality Field. There is no reason Dragon Strike should not break Torp Turret. There is no reason Dragon Strike should not break Alari Pylon. No reason. None. And that would help make it a lot more viable and have other uses than just trying to use it as players. Like, you could use it to dismantle a hold for free if I know where the Alari Pylon is, which would help me walk. You create options for me. And if I'm willing to use my ultimate like that, I should get rewarded for that. If I'm willing to use an ult on a fucking pylon that's better than my hero, I should get rewarded for that. And so it just, like, I'm sorry to all my Hanzo mains out there who found the channel this way. Ardgay's been making the push on this. I'll probably have to step up and say something too, because it really just is so goddamn sad what Blizzard did to the Shamadas in general. They're like, the Shamadas got done so fucking dirty. I feel like Blizzard just does not ever listen to any of the Hanzo or Genji players out there for what they want or ask for. They're just like, I'm going to do my own fucking thing. And they've just, like, made those heroes progressively less fun to play over and over and over again. So this is definitely a disappointing one. It's not really going to do a whole lot. It's going to be harder to run away from the dragons, but most heroes have hypermobility anyway. Like, Tracer just runs away, Samba runs away, Sojourn runs away, Echo flies away. Like, if they're playing Cass, maybe, like, Winston jumps away, Diva flies away. Like, you know, it's just, it helps, but it doesn't change any of the reasons why he's bad. So, a real bummer there. Pointless buff. Absolutely pointless. Brig. Oh, what? No, 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 no. What? Reset it. I mean, are you guys serious? What the hell? Resetting the bash cooldown on ultimate activation was too much potential burst damage for Brigitte when the average maximum health of everyone was lower. But it's a bit more reasonable now that it won't be. So that doesn't explain why the hell you would do that. Why would you do this? That's so broken. And I'm going to show you guys why right now. Before we keep reading this, let me show you. Let me just go ahead and show you why this is completely fucking brain dead. Let me just show you. Let me just show you this. I'm gonna show you this. Because you can't even begin to imagine how, like, this is just absolutely bonkers that they would ever think that's a good idea. How are you? Hold on, pause, technical foul, challenge flag, technical foul, team 4 at Blizzard. How are you gonna make Dragon Strike move 3 meters per second faster, but let Briggs, like, dude, the bias to the brain dead heroes these people make is absolutely fucking unbelievable. How in the world are you gonna buff Dragon Strike and do nothing but then let Brig do this? Oh, hold on, wait, wrong button. Watch this, chat. You just combo everybody. That's just crazy. Like, the combos you're gonna be able to do with this are absurd, because this is what you do with Rally. Imagine a hero like Soldier, okay? Like, what you want to do with Rally is you want to let them shoot your shield because it refreshes your shield automatically, right? So you're looking at combo here. So you already get a free 700 health on the shield. Why would you give them another bash? Why? Dude, it's absurd that they keep, but like, the only skillful part of Rally was making sure you didn't waste your bash before you used it. They're just continuously making the game brainless, man. It's so frustrating. Why? Just why? Why do they do this? But they won't buff Hanzo. They won't fix the identities of other heroes. It's insane. That's absurd. She's already an insanely powerful hero. Okay, let's see what else is there. Okay, that's it. Holy L patch. Let's break this down. Power creep, but quality of life. Removes counterplay. Ball, again, trying to make the character viable post-rework. More power creep. Worse Pharah. Probably a good change. Useless change. For what? Why? I get... Oh! 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 No! 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 The devs are... This is what I'm saying. They don't test any of this. They don't test any of this. Guys, I'm tired of hearing... I never, ever want to hear competence come out about the balance team ever again in my life. I don't ever want to hear that these people are competent again. I don't ever want to hear this. They don't test any of this. They don't test any of this. None of it. Blame Bobby Kotick for that one. Are you serious? Come on, man. Crazy. That's crazy. Dude. I mean, I'm sorry. And then people are like, yeah, there's so much Overwatch doomers. Look at the fucking patches they put out. Come on, man. Look, I want to try to give them credit. How the hell, guys? How in the world? How in the world? Like, in what world do any of these changes deserve credit? When half of them are just like, why?
Why seek answers when we do not
like, this is my point.
Question.
Das Universum singt vor mir.
Like, listen, I challenge anybody who says the Overwatch doomers are hating on the game because they only want to hate on the game. I challenge any of them to justify this shit. Justify this to me. Hold on, I gotta get in here. Oops, I missed it. Like, justify that to me. Seriously. No, I'm serious. I want you to justify shit like this to me. Because this happens all the time. In what world is that okay? In what world? Like, this is what I'm saying. They're just fucking spinning the wheel of fortune. Who asks for that? They literally just sit there and think, what crazy new shit can we do to make the game, you know, it's... I don't know. It just frustrates me to see that. Anyway, we'll play some comp, boys. Wow. L patch. And this fucking tank patch, dude. Oh my god.